Hi kids, let's see the next example 4.3 grade 9 physics NCERT syllabus. So a bus is moving on a long straight highway with a velocity of 36 km per hour. The driver presses the accelerator for a time interval of 10 seconds and the velocity of the bus increases to 54 km per hour. For some time, the bus moves at the constant velocity. Then the driver notices an obstacle on the road ahead and presses the brake. The bus comes to the stop in a time interval of 5 seconds. Find the average acceleration in the two time intervals. The question number means option 1 is when the accelerator was pressed. Next one, when the brakes were pressed. So they are asking you to find out the cases, means acceleration in these two cases. We have to find out the acceleration in both the cases. So what they are saying, a bus is moving along a straight line highway of the velocity 36 km per hour. Bus starts from the starting point and it moves with the velocity they have given, which is 36 km per hour. SI unit is meter per second, but the given question here is having 36 km per hour. It's okay. The driver presses the accelerator for a time interval of 10 seconds and the velocity of the bus increases to 54 km per hour. So bus acceleration increases. Initially, from the starting point, it constantly moving with 36 km per hour. After that, they are increasing the speed of the bus and it goes to 54 km per hour. So there is a change in the velocity. For some time, the bus moves at the constant velocity. Then the driver notices an obstacle on the road ahead and presses the brake. So here the bus is keep on moving. The velocity is changing from 36 km to 54 km. After that, there is an obstacle. Because of that, the moving bus comes to the stop, means the bus which is moving already, brake is applied, so the bus stops at the point. So that means already the one which was traveling with the speed of 54 km per hour, because of the obstacle found, the brake is applied so that it reaches 0 km speed. This is what given. So 36 km change in the velocity, 36 km to 54 km per hour, then 54 km to 0 km per hour. There is a change in the velocity. The bus comes to a stop in the time interval of 5 seconds. They have given time interval for both the cases. Here the time interval is 10 seconds and here the time interval taken by the bus driver is 5 seconds. We should understand the question. So initially bus started, it is moving with the velocity of 36 km per hour. It increases its speed, means velocity increased from 36 to 54 km per hour. After that, the brake has been applied. So when he applies the brake, it comes from 54 km per hour to 0 km. Brake. Whenever the brake is applied, that means the velocity comes to 0. That means 0 km per hour. They have asked two things. One is, when the accelerator was pressed, what is the acceleration? We have to find out the acceleration. So let's see the first case. First case is when the driver presses the accelerator. Accelerator is the one which accelerates the bus velocity, means increases the bus velocity. The initial velocity of the speed is 36 km per hour and the final velocity, first case, 36, 54. So the final velocity is 56 km per hour. They have given in kilometer per hour. We have to convert the kilometer per hour into meter per seconds. In the previous video posted like how to convert from kilometer per hour into meter per seconds. So you have to multiply by 5 by 18. What you have to do? To convert the kilometer per hour into meter per seconds, multiply by the value 5 divided by 18. Refer that video. So 5 by 18. If I multiply 36 by 5 by 18, I am getting 10 meter per seconds. I have converted the value from kilometer per hour into meter per second. So 10 meter per second. And the final velocity. the bus started moving and it went from 36 kilometer to 54 kilometers. So the final velocity steadily it moves with the 54 kilometer per hour for some time, they said. So V is 54 kilometer per hour. 54 into, again I am converting kilometer per hour into meter per second. So 54 into 5 by 18, which is nothing but 15 meter per second. Have converted both the values, initial speed, initial velocity as well as final velocity. Initial velocity is 10 meter per second and the final velocity is 15 meter per second. So what is the time taken? It is given like 10 seconds. So t is equivalent to 10 seconds. We know the acceleration value. Formula A is equivalent to v minus u divided by t, which is nothing but final velocity minus the initial velocity divided by time taken. So 15 minus 10 divided by 10, which is nothing but 5 by 10. So the acceleration of the bus is 0.5 meter per second square. SI unit for acceleration is meter per second square. So A is equivalent to 0.5 meter per second square. This is the first case. Since the magnitude of the velocity of the bus is increasing, the acceleration is acting in the direction of velocity because it is increasing 10 to 15. So the acceleration is increasing in the same direction. And we have to go for the second case also. So what is the next case? When the driver presses the brake, what happens when the bus started moving from 36, previously we saw 36 km per hour to 54 km per hour. Then there is an obstacle, so it stopped, means 54 km per hour to, when it stops, that means 0 km per hour. So what is the final velocity then? 0 km per hour. What is the initial velocity? 54 km per hour. So again we have to convert kilometer per hour into meter per second. So multiply by 5 by 18. 54 into 5 by 18, which is nothing but your 15 meter per second. The U, initial velocity of the bus in the second case. This is first case and this is second case. In the second case, the initial velocity is 54 meter per second. So I have converted into meter per second, which is nothing but 15 meter per second. The final velocity is 0. So V is equivalent to 0 meter per second. What is the time taken? T is equivalent to 5 seconds. Again substitute. A is given by V minus U divided by T. So 0 minus 15 by 5, which is nothing but minus 3 meter per second square. So A value minus 3 meter per second. What is the negative sign indicates? The speed decreased 54 to 0. It indicates the acceleration is acting in the opposite direction to the velocity. Opposite direction, it is decreasing. Thank you.